We're constantly taking the show further and darker.
Peter James has created this incredible world, and there's just so much information available to us.
The source material is the book, so you see how they grow in the book, so it's nice to plot those moments. I'm loving it coming back.
I really love the fact that these stories make people work.
In one, you, the audience, might be ahead of us, but in the next one, you're discovering along with us.
Many webbed and interweaving storylines and things like that. Lots of characters, a lot going on. The more I'm in his head, the easier it is to play him, yeah. And the good thing about him is not like a generic cop character. He's pretty complicated. There's a lot going on.
Roy, I've just been welcoming Cassie into the team. Since you'll have your hands full with this body in the storm drain, I'd like Cass to start his time here by looking through your cold case files.
In the course of theoretically reviewing all the cold cases, Pew immediately gravitates towards the cold case about Roy's missing wife. And that is the root cause of a now sustained dislike for each other, because I basically reopen the case.
He digs up the whole thing with his missing wife by, in this episode, literally digging up his garden.
What the hell is this? I assumed you had okayed this. Who requested the warrant? I was cleared of any involvement in Sandy's disappearance, exonerated.
Not to the standard that we would have applied in the Met.
Grace feels guilty that, as good a detective as he is, and he is a really good detective, he can't solve the disappearance of his wife. Also, when you get Cleo Morey coming into the mix, it adds a different element.
It's a lovely thing from Branson's perspective, because he feels that it's time for his friend to move on. So for him to move on with Cleo, who Branson likes as well, you know, it's a win-win kind of thing. But the reason why Branson and Grace are so close is just because of Grace seeing something within Branson that says, you know what, this kid's got something. The growth is just more about what happens to them outside of work. I think they've got a great working relationship. They feed off of each other. They know what each other's thinking.
How are you? Good.
Glenn, wait!
There's a huge shootout and Branson goes in, all guns blazing, and gets shot. His wife, Ari, is really concerned for him, but also sees a different side to him. So coming back to work, it becomes a huge thing for him. He almost thinks he's invincible.
No more heroics, please. Not after last time.
I think it will be more challenging for the audience.
The stories are bolder, the team is more established and more experienced, and we're just all so much more excited for it.
We go from mistaken identity to organ transplantation to stamps. We've got stamps.
Some people aren't going to be comfortable watching it, but that's just the very nature. It's not your run-of-the-mill, generic story of the week cop show.
We've achieved a series that feels cinematic, but feels bold and feels ambitious. I suppose the thing is how to make next series even better.